this is Queen of Vibe.
Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your August 2019 love reading. All right, guys, so we're into August. I actually was able to do your video last month, so you guys actually got a video. You and Pisces were the only ones that got videos last month, and I don't know if you remember. So if you remember the mosquitoes and me sitting in the hot sun, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Also, make sure to give the thumbs up. Make sure you're following this channel if you enjoy the readings. I really appreciate you guys. I usually say this at the end of the video, and I think, you know what, maybe they didn't make it to the end. I know everybody doesn't. So if you are here and you are watching me now, I appreciate you. Thank you, okay? There's hundreds of us on here, thousands of tarot readers. So if you connect with me and you resonate with me, then I'm happy for that, and I appreciate you guys and your support. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer, what's your August looking like? I hope it's looking better than the rest of the year. It's time for some good news for Cancer, all right? So let's go ahead. The first card is going to represent your current energy. We've got the Page of Cups, all right? So maybe you're dealing with another water sign, all right? Or, you know, for some of you, this is a new romance. This is a budding romance. For others of you, you're just dealing with some fun. Like if you're in a relationship, you and your partner may be flirting with each other, you know, just having a good time with each other. Reminiscing about how things used to be, you know, kind of experiencing that energy when you first met, you first kind of fell in love. That's the kind of energy that you've got going on right now. So let's go ahead and see what your challenge is. What's challenging this energy, okay? What's challenging this lovey-dovey connection? Okay, we've got the Moon and we've got the Page of Swords trying to come out. So some secrets, all right? There are some secrets that are kind of plaguing you, even though you're trying to have fun and enjoy your summer, all right? So can I get one card for the challenge? What is challenging my Cancers? The Moon again. What is the challenge for my Cancers? The Queen of Pentacles. So the challenge for some of you may be another person. It may be someone who is, you know, Queen of Pentacles type. Could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But if not, your challenge is to be the Queen of Pentacles. And here we have the Moon card again. So the Moon is definitely trying to say something to you guys about your emotions, about your emotional responses, about secrets. The Queen of Pentacles can represent, you know, for some of you, maybe you're finding out that someone has a wife or a spouse somewhere else, for those of you who are single. For those of you who are in a relationship, though, I feel like getting to the Queen of Pentacles is the issue for you, which means having, you know, a balance, a down-to-earth connection, being the mother, right? Being there for everybody. I think for some of you that's a bit challenging because you may be wanting to be a little bit emotionally selfish right now, which there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're the one who's always giving and taking care of everybody else, okay? Let's go ahead and see this past energy. We've got the Moon card. So again, feel like this is representing some secrets here, representing a time where your emotions, you know, were getting the best of you. You know, it's confusing time. So maybe you're coming out of a time of confusion, and that's why you're wanting to enjoy things right now with this Page of Cups energy. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the energy of the person that you're dealing with. We've got the Nine of Wands, okay? So you're dealing with someone who may have some challenges of their own, have nothing to do with you, but also someone who's hanging in there, someone who's not letting go, who's, you know, got one more chance left in them. So for those of you who are in an ongoing relationship, I feel like you know, this person has got the energy where, yeah, they're also going to keep trying. And so you've got this air now where you both are, you know, you're ready to just enjoy each other. They're ready to keep trying. They're not, you know, throwing in the towel yet. So now you have this opportunity, but lingering around you, there's still some type of secrets or, you know, deep and hidden emotions. It's you trying to find the balance, you know, to be there for everybody and also take care of yourself, all right? We'll get deeper into it when we pull the clarifiers. All right, so moving on to what it is that you want. You want the Ace of Cups. All right. You want big love. Now, for some of you, this is a new love that you want. Okay. And this is what you want. So it could be a fantasy. It's just what your heart is desiring most right now. And for those of you, even if you are in a current relationship, you still, maybe desiring either a new direction in this particular relationship or a new relationship at all. But also, then, not just about a new relationship or a new direction, it's about the kind of love, okay? Big love. Your advice card is just flying out though. What am I picking up for Cancer? I feel like you're very motivated for a new beginning. Okay, whether you're single or you're not single. And you're very motivated at a new beginning, for the new beginning, but there's just something about who you are that you feel like you can't do both at the same time. It's almost like you feel like you can't give fully to your love or concentrate on your love life, right? Without sacrificing, who you are as a mother or as a friend or whatever. It's almost like you feel like you can only do one or the other. And it's challenging for you because you don't want to sacrifice being a mother or being a friend. And, that's where balance comes in, okay? And some cards have been flying out that represent balance. You're finding balance. Your advice also is to see the bigger picture. Internally you are motivated. You've got the Six of Wands. But the Six of Wands is also about feeling appreciated and supported. And that's what's motivating you, okay? So, yeah, you want to be in love, but you also want to be appreciated and supported and feel like you have someone who is there for you also, okay? So, external factors, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Someone who is determining or looking at the give and take in this relationship, or, is it all one-sided? Sorry, there's like a bunch of noise going on. I was trying to figure out what that was. Yeah, this person is feeling like things may be a bit one-sided. They may be working or feeling like it's time to work on things being reciprocal. For those of you who are not in a relationship, or those of you who are single and maybe dating people, you're dating someone who may feel like, either you're requiring them to do too much, or they feel like, you're doing too much. There's some issues with the balance here, okay, which I mentioned before. So let's go ahead and let's clarify to get a deeper picture of what's going on, all right? So let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Cups, all right? Like again. And we've got the Nine of Cups. So definitely emotional satisfaction is on your mind right now. All right, and I feel like maybe, there was some confusion in the past, and so right now you just want to feel happy. And I remember these Cancer readings. Your readings I never forget, because your readings are like always telling you, like, listen, don't let anybody use you, or someone is using you, or someone is sneaking around, or, it's like it's you being there for someone, and, that person not necessarily being who they need to be for you, okay? So now you're focused on your emotional satisfaction and enjoying sharing the emotional connection with someone, whether that's a new partner, whether that's just within yourself, all right, or whether it's your existing partner. Your challenge, right, with this Four of Cups, again, is that either I think you feel like you're being taken for granted. All right, I feel like you feel like you're doing everything for everyone, right? But again, you're not getting the same in return, okay? But on the love aspect portion of this, you're ready to enjoy yourself. Now, past energy, we've got the Hermit card. So yeah, you're coming out of a time where, you may have isolated yourself. To figure out your emotions, to figure out you were probably feeling like you were drowning your emotions. You were really confused, or you took a time out and took a step back because there were secrets or whatever was going on. Okay, um, and so now again you've taken that time out and your focus can be you know enjoying yourself, enjoying an emotional connection with someone, right? Letting your hair down. Now, the energy of the person that you're dealing with, though, they've got some shit with them, Cancer. I'm not even going to lie to you. So they've got the Nine of Wands and they've got the Four of Pentacles. So there's some fear here. There's some things that they need to let go of that they're afraid to let go of. For some of you, this person's kind of fighting with themselves a little bit, maybe even a little bit paranoid. They've got some things within them. There's some fear-based energy going on here. With this Four of Pentacles, this represents, could be some jealousy. Um, them not really opening up their heart. So even though they're saying or they're exhibiting that they would like to continue to try, or that they've got some fight left in them to be in this particular situation, for those of you who are in an ongoing relationship, they're still not opening up. Okay, they're still holding tightly onto an identity or a way of life, or just something. They're afraid to let their guard down in this situation. And I feel like that's what the Nine of Wands can represent also. They've got that wand up. Like, even though you're wearing them down, they've still got a bit of their guard up with you, Cancer. And for those of you who have just met someone or someone's coming towards you, again, this person may be a bit controlling, okay? They may want things to go their way. And so I can see where this energy of you feeling like you're being taken for granted, or your challenge is to not wind up in another situation where you're being taken for granted. All right, so that's where you're at right now. Like, emotionally, you're good with yourself, okay? You've balanced yourself, you've centered yourself, you're ready to enjoy, like I said, that emotional connection. But also, you're no longer wanting to be taken advantage of. And for you, you're happiest when you feel appreciated, okay? And so, if someone's not appreciating you, we've got to, fix that. What is it that you want? Well, we've got the Ace of Cups with Temperance. All right, so for me, this is the one. You want the person that makes you feel loved, makes you feel appreciated, makes you feel like everything. This person is everything to you. So that can represent a particular person. It could be the person that you're in a relationship with, or it could be someone else altogether. For some of you externally, I see there's Leo energy here. Some of you may have a Leo that is trying to control you or trying to come in and control things. Or, a Leo that's causing some type of issues for you externally. So we'll get to that part. But yeah, you want the Ace of Cups, you want temperance, you want balanced love, you want harmony in your love life. Okay? Internal factors. We've got the Six of Wands. So you're motivated to make this work. Again, this is the same Cancer energy. You are coming to terms now with yourself, right? You're making everything right. So internally, things are, I feel like, better for you. Um, yes, there's someone who may be seeing you as wish fulfillment. Or for you, there's someone that you're seeing as wish fulfillment. Again, though, it's about being supported. So you're working hard. I feel like, Cancer, you're working hard to make sure that this person sees how much you should be appreciated, or how much they should appreciate you. All right? And so you're motivated. You've got you feel like you're going to conquer whatever it is in the past that, you're trying to get out of, this isolation and this moon energy, these, these deep, confusing, possible secrets, all of that. You're trying to get out of that. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles in your internal factor. You're focused on making something work. All right, you're focused on, for some of you, those of you who are single, you're focused on enjoying yourself this summer. You're like, I really don't care what anyone else is doing. I want to enjoy myself. All right, whether that's me being single and just feeling good about myself, or me in a relationship and not really paying attention to whatever fuck shit my partner has going on. I'm happy with myself. So they can figure themselves out and get themselves together, and then we can meet up, or you can come back, or whatever. It's almost like you're just ignoring them. You're not really engaging in any negativity. You know that whatever they've got going on has nothing to do with you, so you're like, I'm good, and I hope that you will be good too, but it's not really my responsibility to fix you. So for once, Cancer, you're kind of drawing that line where you're like, listen, you guys don't appreciate me. I'm good over here. You can, do whatever you need to do. So moving on to the advice for the reading, we've got the Three of Wands, which is about waiting. For some of you, you're patiently waiting. And so for some of you, it is about having patience with this person and giving them the time to fix with themselves whatever they need to fix. But others of you, it's about making sure that you're seeing the big picture. Okay, I feel like that's a theme for this month. Seeing the big picture, making sure that you're not ignoring the fact that whatever this person's issues are, may be what is keeping them from appreciating you the way they need to, because they're not allowing themselves to even feel everything that you're doing for them. They're closed off to you. Okay? So moving on to the external factors, again, I've got this, someone's got control issues. Someone is thinking about, the equity here between them and you. For some of you, this person is a Leo. But for others of you, this person is also just trying to balance things out so that things can be better between the two of you. So again, I feel like those of you in a relationship with someone, this person is trying. They are trying. But again, it's what it is that they're not letting go of that's coming between the two of you. Now, let's look at the possible outcome here. We've got the Three of Swords, okay? So that's disappointments, setbacks, mental anguish, bad news. And then we've got the Seven of Cups clarifying that. Illusions, lies, So again, Cancer, I think as hard as you're trying, until you acknowledge that this other person, and this is for those of you who are in a relationship, I'll get to the singles, until you acknowledge who this person really is, okay? See the big picture. They're gonna continue to disappoint you. All right? Because I feel like for them, it's like for every step they take forward, there's this, whatever they're afraid of is gonna get in the way. And so that underlying, energy, that underlying feeling that you're not being appreciated, it's not gonna let you live. If you're not being appreciated, Cancer, that's the worst that anyone can do to you. Especially when you feel like you're doing so much for them, you're loving them, you're nurturing them, you're trying to maintain this loving and nurturing vibe, but here they go, being selfish, being miserable, being jealous, whatever, operating from fear-based mentality. And so at the end of the day, it causes disappointments. The lies from the past are still lingering. So no matter how hard you try to put on that happy face, this energy is still lurking. This energy is still lingering. All right, so see the bigger picture. All right, that's what the advice is for you in this reading. All right, and I understand you just want to be loved, and you just want to be loved. So you feel like if I love you, if I'm walking around, if I'm being pleasant, and I'm being wish fulfillment for other people, eventually they'll reciprocate. But sometimes you're with someone who's not able to reciprocate, and you just gotta understand that. You gotta accept that. All right, so what do the romance angels have to say about this for my Cancers? What do the romance angels have to say about Cancer? All right, let me get a card from the Romance Angels. Romance Angels. Come on. Oh, okay, here we go. Let go of control issues. Okay, we've got true love. What else do we have? Can I get another message for my Cancers? Just one more message for Cancers. Okay, there's a card that's upside down, so where is it and what is it saying to us? What is the Romance Angels' last message for my Cancers? Where are you? Ollie, Ollie, Oxenfree. So now it's hiding. Don't worry, I'm gonna find you. Ha! Codependency. Codependency, Cancer. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So whether it is that this person, has a behavior that they're not letting go of, some of you, new love is on the horizon. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? And so for some of you, I feel like there's someone out here, this sun card, this external factor, that there's someone who has that you have a really great time with, someone that makes you laugh, someone that is more your speed. Again, there's some control issues that you need to let go of. I feel like also for those of you who are in a relationship, your partner needs to let go of control issues. And there's some true love here. This is a romance of a lifetime. So for some of you, that's why you're hanging in there, because you feel like this could be it for you. But there are some codependency and control issues here present, okay? But then for some of you also, I feel like there's someone else out here that you either they want to make you happy, or you feel like this other person can make you happy. This other person is your happiness. Okay, so for some of you, you're stuck with someone now because you're codependent on each other, and you're really trying everything you can to make it work. But every time you turn around, this person is showing you something. It's whether it's a lie, they're selling you a dream, they're pretending like they're going to be who they say they're going to be, and they're not. They know they're not. And so you keep hitting this brick wall. So even though you're being happy and you're trying to be emotionally satisfied, some of you, you're overdoing it, okay? Some of you are doing too much to try to make things right because the other person's not doing their part. Again, I feel like this has come up in the Cancer readings numerous times. You're out here trying to do what you can to be appreciated, and this person just doesn't have the tools to appreciate you. And that's where the codependency is coming in. Okay, they're relying on you for all these things that you're doing that they're still not appreciating. All right, and so you're fantasizing and daydreaming about being in love and having love and being loved and being treated fairly and being treated right. But the reality of the situation is that you're just not seeing who this particular person is. All right, Cancer, so that has been your August reading. Feels like the July reading, feels like the June reading, feels like the March reading. Guys, it's like, come on, it's time. If you're happy doing this, if you feel like you've got that, energy to keep going, who am I to stop you? But, at some point, at least I think that if you know who you're dealing with, or if you recognize and you're honest about who you're dealing with, it'll actually make it easier on you. All right. So I appreciate you guys again. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.